My name is Andrew Goupee. I'm the Libra Assistant Professor of Mechanical Engineering. Prior to that, though, I worked for 4 years here actually at Advanced Structures and Composites Center as a research assistant professor working on a lot of our offshore wind projects. I came to UMaine more or less because I liked engineering, seemed like a reasonable thing to pursue, and I like living in Maine. So this was the only place I applied to and the only place that I considered. I got my undergrad degree in mechanical engineering here, I got my master's degree in mechanical engineering here, and I got my PhD in mechanical engineering here. And it was right after that that I started working at the center. When I first came here, I was put in charge of running the DeepCwind Model Test Program. That was in 2011 when we went to the Netherlands and we tested the SPAR, the TLP, and the semi-submersible platforms. Had a student who also built the turbine for that. We worked with a National Renewable Energy Lab and Technip. That role eventually morphed into being involved with the VolturnUS 1 to 8, so I advised several graduate students on that. One who did the composite tower, one who developed codes to do the fluid structure interaction or structural design, another who did instrumentation. I got to do a few fun things myself, like I got to design the mooring system for it and just kind of consult on the global performance modeling and things like that. Yeah, a lot of stuff. In a typical academic setting, you're the instructor and you have the students doing homework, and that's a kind of standard relationship. Here though, you get to know them quite well. You have common goals and tasks you need to work on, and yeah, you depend and rely on undergrads and graduate students very much so to get things done here. Projects that students get themselves involved with here, it's not like just a little fun thing to do. There are usually big projects with big consequences and big goals, hard deadlines, hard deliverables, and so it's fast-paced. You got to learn to work well with each other. A lot of times you're learning how to manage people underneath you. Even our graduate students and probably some undergraduates have students who work for them. We have undergraduates and graduate students from lots of different disciplines. We have staff that we rely on that aren't just technical staff. They are staff in all kinds of other roles that all need to work together in order to make this center successful. Without, the financial department and media and administration and safety and all these other things, this place wouldn't exist. So, yeah, it's a very much like what you'd see in industry. Those are things that very few universities can claim to do. It really adds a little bit of something to the students' experience, really gets them thinking about what they learned in class, how it's applied, and maybe what they want to do long term. This is a place that houses a lot of ambitious, creative people. And I don't think we're tied to one particular technology or one particular focus. It's one thing I think that makes this place very successful on campus, in the state, internationally, so on and so forth, is that it's creative and adaptable. So in 5 years, who knows what the big thing, maybe we're on to completely new areas. So I think there are great things on store for the center. For myself, yeah, in a good way, I think it's going to be kind of more of the same. There is a core group of people who are really enthusiastic about some of the offshore engineering-related research here, and we tend to just keep pursuing opportunities and doing research in these key areas. I don't see that slowing down. If anything, we're going to be adding staff, faculty across campus occasionally. That group will probably grow, and hope to continue to be a part of that